Hi everyone! I decided, since I'm doing a quick get ready with me today, that I would go ahead and show you my morning skincare routine. So that's what I'm getting ready to show you. I wanted to make one correction. When I was telling you how to apply it, I accidentally said you go from the thickest to the thinnest. That's incorrect. When applying your skincare, you always want to start with the thinnest consistency product up to the thickest, which would be starting with your exfoliation first, and then from there you're going to apply any serums, and then next, or spot treatments, whatever it might be for your specific skin, and then you want to finish up with your moisturizer, and then move on to your primer and foundation. So I just wanted to make that quick correction. So if you want to see my morning skincare routine, just stay tuned. So the very first thing that I'm going to do is a really good exfoliation. And I use the Lancer method. I've talked about this many times. So I already have my face wet. I'm going to put just a little bit. You only need about this much on there. And I'm going to, since I'm not at the sink, I'm just going to spray a little bit of aloe water on my hands. And then just rub it. And you don't want to be too rough on your skin, but you really do want to get all that dead skin off. So you want to give it a pretty vigorous rub all the way around. Make sure you get your neck. And I already did my décolleté when I was in the shower earlier, so I don't need to do that now. I keep a little bottle with some of that in there in my shower so that I can do my neck and décolleté. Because I do that more often than I do my face. I do my face about 3 times a week. Alright, and once I feel like those crystals have all broken up really well, make sure you get around your lips. Every little nook and cranny. Okay, and then once I feel like I've gotten everything really well, if I were at the sink, I would just wash my face off with warm water. But I am not, so I'm just going to use my mineral wipes. And when you're going this, you always want to go up. And you're going to continue to do it until you no longer feel any of those beads at all. I'm going to be doing a get ready with me next, so I figured I might as well show you my morning skincare routine as well. Make sure you get your ears, behind your ears, and then again on the neck, make sure that you're going up. Take another one and wash my hands really well to make sure that I got it all off. Make sure it's off my hands so that when I feel my face, I can tell whether or not there's anything left. Okay. Alright, then after I've done that, move my hair back up here. So with skincare, you always want to go from the thickest to the thinnest. So you're going to start with the exfoliation. I'm going to try and dry my face off here for a second. So you're going to start with exfoliating. And you just want to be careful depending on what type of skin you have. If you have really sensitive skin, then you may only need to do it once a week. If you have really oily skin, you may need to do it 4 or 5 times a week. On days that I'm not using the Lancer, which, like I said, I do this 3 times a week, at least once a week, I use the Kate Somerville, and it is the Exfoliate. So I use both of those. And then the next thing that I go in with is a serum, and this is the Kale. Hold on a second, I need to be able to see what I'm reading here. Okay, this is Kale, and it's tripeptide 37 vitamin C hyaluronic acid age prevention firming and brightening serum. So I use this first, but I also use the Tatcha luminous Deep Hydration Firming Serum. So they both look like this. Instead of doing one and then the other, I take just a little bit, like that much, of my Tatcha and about the same amount of my kale, and I just rub it together to make a little cocktail. And then I'm just gonna lightly run that over my skin. You want to get around your eyes, but obviously not in it. I'm gonna get a little bit more to do my neck. And same thing, I just combine them together and make a little cocktail. You will also find that your skincare goes a lot further doing it this way. Anything that I have left over always goes onto my hands. Your hands are the very first place that you're gonna show signs of aging, so make sure that you put sunblock on your hands as well. And then anytime you're doing any treatments, make sure you rub it on your hands. The next thing that I'm gonna use would be my eye cream, and that is also by Tatcha. And it looks like this. And it is called Luminizing Deep Hydration Firming Eye Serum. So it's the exact same thing as the other, only it's for the eyes. You can definitely do this first. They say to always do your eyes first because it's the most sensitive area. It doesn't really matter. It's gonna soak in regardless of when you use it. So I just put the teeniest little bit on, and then I take the ceramic top that's on there and I just push it in. Like, just push it. Instead of going like that, I'm really just kind of pushing it right into my skin there. And I'm paying special attention to where my crow's feet are, and then right under my eyes where it's like wrinkle city for me. I hope this is in focus. I apologize if it's not. When I dropped my phone, I must have jacked up the camera or something, so if it's a little bit out of focus, I'm sorry. I'm gonna be getting a new phone either today or tomorrow. Ugh, I'm dreading it. Okay, so you just wanna pat that in until it feels pretty good, which mine feels pretty good. Set this stuff to the side. I'm gonna put the names, prices, everything up in, just like I did in my last video. And then I'm gonna let this sit, and while this is sitting, I wanted to tell you about one other product that I use as well, and it is very, very reasonable. It's by The Ordinary, and it has retinoid, 2%, oh my gosh, I mean, the lettering on this is so small, but it's called The Ordinary. I'll put a picture up there, and I'll also put exactly what it does, and I use this 3 times a week, and this stuff is so reasonable. All of The Ordinary's products are very, very, very reasonable. You get a lot of bang for your buck. You can get them off of Beautylish. Again, I'll put that information on the screen to let you know. So then after I've done that, and everything's pretty well soaked in, don't forget the top of your eyelids. Okay, the next thing that I'm gonna do is my eyelash. So I'm going to do my eyelash serum first. All you do is open it up. It looks just like this. And all you do is take it and run it, make sure you can see, run it right along your lash line. Trying to keep it as close to the lash line as you can. It takes very, very little. So basically like you were doing liquid liner, but you don't have to be that precise. Now I've had people say that when they very first start using it, they'll get a red mark, like a red line. I never had that. My mom uses it as well. She did get it for, I think maybe the first week or so. So if it's bothering you or itching you or anything like that, make sure that you stop using it, contact Lilash. But hers only lasted for a week or 2, and she's been using it for about 2 years, the same amount of time as I am. After she saw the difference it was making with mine, she got it. Now, I just got the Live Brow. So I'm going to give this a try, and we're going to see how it works firsthand, because you guys know what my brows look like. They're like non-existent. Oh my goodness, I can't even open it. Oh, no kidding. So we will be able to see, I'm going to use it every single day, so we will definitely see how they grow. If you can see, I have lots of just straight up missing spots. This brow has a much higher arch than this one does. I have scars on both, one from softball and another from trauma. So I have this spot right here, just has a total spot missing. There's nothing there at all. And then this one just stops way further in. So we're gonna take it and open it up, and now this looks like a little bit thicker than the other one. Oh, there we go. A little bit thicker than the other one. And you're just gonna take it just like you did the other and put it right where you want brows to grow. This stuff, my lilash and my live brow, I would do at night. I don't usually, well, this is the first time I'm using the live brow, but I would do this at night rather than in the morning, because you're going to be putting makeup on. You definitely can put makeup over top of it because it dries and it's not going to bother anything. I just know that I would prefer to put it on at night when I'm not going to be putting anything else on top of it. But that's just a preference. You can definitely do it either way. So you just want to go over where you want new hairs to grow. So I'm definitely going to concentrate right there in that front area on both sides. Can you guys see? Yeah. I don't think I can look in. And then right there where it's so thin, I'm going to bring it up higher. And then on this side, I brought it further up right here because I'd like to have more of an arch. So that was lilash and live brow, and I will have a link for that in the description below. All right, and then the last thing that I want to do before I start my makeup is use a moisturizer. I usually use my Lancer. It's in my bathroom. My husband's in there, so I'm going to go ahead and use the Kate Somerville. This is the Exfoliate Glow Moisturizer, and I really, really like this stuff too. So I'm just going to put a little bit everywhere. But I'm going to make sure that I avoid where I just put my live brow. Now, just by doing those things, my skin feels like, I mean, it's so soft. I don't want to forget my neck. At night, I use a different treatment on my neck, but I don't put it on during the day because it peels if I do. And the name of that, oh, and don't forget, always use the remainder on your hand, is the NIOD Neck Elasticity Catalyst. There we go. And I got that also from Beautylish. Okay, so I'm just going to let this all soak in, and then we will get started with the Get Ready With Me. So that is my morning skincare routine. It takes me about 5 minutes to do it when I'm not filming, not talking about it. I do it so quickly. The key to any kind of program, regardless, skincare, makeup, anything it is that you want to do, the key is to keep it simple. The easier it is, the more likely you are to do it. And the key to success is to be consistent. You have to do it every single day if you want the results. So if you want your lashes to grow, you have to use the lilash every single day. Same with the live brow. If you want your skin to be soft, you have to be exfoliating. You need to be wearing sunscreen. These are things that you have to do every single day. So my suggestion to you would be to start simple. 1 or 2 products. I don't care if you're just starting with just a moisturizer. And at night you exfoliate once a week. Whatever it is that you're comfortable with, that you know you can make a commitment to yourself that you will do it consistently every single day. That's when you will start to see the results for sure. If you have any questions, you know where to reach me. Remember, there are no such thing as disabilities, only different abilities. I'll talk to you guys soon. God bless.